Hey there, I'm Ken. This is Canadian Retro Things. Welcome. I just received a donation to the channel for my VIC20. And what exactly did I get? Well, thanks to Robin over at 8-Bit Show and Tell, he donated to me the Penultimate Plus 2 cartridge. Recently, the Penultimate Plus 3 cartridge came out. These are still available, but since the 3 came out and he's getting one, he decided to pass this on to me, which I'm very grateful for because I don't have this yet. I've only got the one, and I use the one a lot. So I'm guessing I'm going to use this one a lot more because of the more stuff that it has on it. So before we jump into taking a look at this cartridge, I have to say welcome to my latest Patreon supporter, StarCat007. So, welcome. And I also have to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video. That sponsor is PCBWay. PCBWay, where you can have PCBs printed starting at only $5 for 10 boards. If you prefer building something over designing it, PCBWay has you covered with their shared projects page. If you want to build your own cartridge, for instance, PCBWay has projects for just about every 8-bit computer that was made. And it is as easy as clicking on a project and ordering it. And then the PCB will be on the way. So, why not try PCBWay today by visiting www.pcbway.com and PCB prototype the easy way. So I have the Penultimate Plus 2 cartridge plugged into this VIC20 here. And yeah, so the first thing to look at is there's two LEDs on the back. The green one, they're both buttons. The green one is to return you to the main menu. So if you're in a game and you hit that one, it goes back to the main menu of the cartridge. The red one, when it's red, is a reset button, but that one can change color, which I will show you later on in the video, and it does something different. Alright, and now we can see that when you turn on your Penultimate Plus 2 cartridge, this is the main menu. You've got, the top three are all different games things, so you've got all the games listed from A to Z, then your games by category, Rod's Random ROM Runner, your utilities, development tools, file browsers, file favorites, advanced memory configuration, exit to basic, run load FB20, and run load asterisk, and then settings. So when you hit the games A to Z, you're given the menu here, and as you can see, alphabetical order, lots and lots of games. Now there is a help menu. So you can see here that you can use the asterisk to run Rod's Random ROM Runner. You can use B to start the file browser. U shows utilities. V shows development tools. Cycle drive numbers. Okay, so the bottom there, that's about the games. So P will show you only the PEL games. N will show you only the NTSC games. A will show all games, and T will show the Future Was 8-Bit menu. I am currently looking at just the NTSC. Now if you hit P for PEL, this shows you the PEL games. Now the ones that have an X beside them, they won't run on this computer because it's NTSC. The cartridge automatically will be able to tell whether you're on an NTSC or PEL machine. Now if you go with all, you can see something like Alien Blitz. It's got two different versions here. So one's the NTSC and one's the PEL. I usually just go with the NTSC because that way I don't have to, there's less games to go through. So when you're showing all the games, there's about 240 files, which is a big improvement from the 60 that were on the Penultimate Plus 1 cartridge. But obviously all 240 are not usable on this machine or a PAL machine. So once in a while you'll come across games that have either a J or a K beside them. Like, for instance, this mosquito infestation has a J. So the J means that you can adjust the screen with your joystick. K means with the keyboard. So when you start, you can see it's a little off center. So you can, before you start the game, you can move the screen around, get it as centered as you would like it. As you can see, there is a lot of games to play on this. So that's one of the main reasons that a lot of people would buy this cartridge, is because it just comes with a whole ton of different games. So if you go into games by category, there is all the different types of games you can play. Like the future was 8-bit titles. It shows you all of those. It's a great way that if you're just looking for a certain genre, then you can say, okay, I want to play a driving game. And then it just shows you the driving games that are on here. And you want to play pole position. There you go. And you're ready to start. And then you have Rod's Random ROM Runner. Now if you hit that, it just randomly chooses a game that your computer will play, and you can play it. Now if the only reason that you're buying this is for playing games, something fun that you can do with it is if you go into settings, you can hit boot to random game. And now, as you can see, the color of the LED here has changed. It's now blue, which means I'm currently in the game Dishwasher, but if I want to try a different game randomly, it just automatically, pushing that button will just load a random game again. And turn the computer off, turn it back on. Now it just randomly boots into a game. So you can go back there, settings, boot to menu, and it changes it back to booting into this screen rather than a random game. So there's a lot of stuff on this cartridge that I'm not particularly familiar with, and yeah, some of it I just don't have the right hardware to use with. Like the development tools, file browser stuff. I don't have either the hardware or the knowledge to look at that, but if you're looking to know more about that stuff, I would check out Robin over at 8-Bit Show and Tell. Did an excellent video a while back about this stuff. My main thing here, something that I used a lot on the original cartridge and something I'm probably going to use a lot on here, is the utilities. And they've actually done a few things to upgrade that. So on the old one, mainly I used the dead test cartridge. I used that a lot when I've fixed a lot of VIC20s in the last little while, and the dead test cartridge has come in very handy. Now there's an IEC port tester, which I'm not too familiar with, but apparently it is a tool that cycles through the output pins and monitors the internal loopbacks of the computer. So I'm not sure exactly what I would be doing with that yet, but okay. So there's that. And of course, the dead test is the same as it was before. Checks your RAM, color chip, character ROM, basic ROM, kernel, cycles through everything. It's a good way to stress test the VIC20, and it's a good way to see if all of your chips are working properly. So another thing that's been added to this, if you're not sure about your cartridge, it's got a self-test now. So What is the self-test? Well, this just goes through the RAM and the I/O and everything and the logic and the ROMs of the cartridge and checks them to make sure that everything on your cartridge is working properly. Now, you do have to have a properly working VIC20 to run this. So, yeah, you can self-test your cartridge just to make sure that everything is working right. Now, we're going to take a look at the memory expansion capabilities of this cartridge. So as you can see at the bottom, there's F1 through F6 have different functions. So say we wanted to go to, I don't know, 32K. You just hit the F3 key, goes into basic, and there you go. So another way that you can do this is, as you can see, there's also something beside R, and it says RAM 35K. So if you hit the R key, it cycles through, and you've got more options here for what you would like as your memory expansion. So let's say you only want 11K, and that's not one of the F1 through F6 possibilities. So there, you do that. And then exit to basic. And there you go. And then, of course, the other way to do that is advanced memory configuration. So, as you can see, you can actually see what the memory configuration is going to be for each of these and set it to what you would like, up to the 35K. But wait a second, I hear you saying. When we looked at the Future Was 8-Bits website, it said that it had a 72K RAM expansion. Well, that's only on the newer cartridges. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the updated Penultimate Plus 2 cartridges that started shipping as of December 2024 that have the 72K RAM expansion on them. This was one of the originals, so it only went up to the 35K. As I said, I don't have one of those newer cartridges, so I'm not 100% sure on that. So if I'm wrong, just say so in the description. And if you need more than 72K, then you can get the Penultimate Plus 3 with, I believe, what is it? It's 280K expansion. So a lot for a VIC20. There you go. All kinds of RAM expansions for you to run all of the different types of VIC20 games there are. Well, the Penultimate Plus 2 cartridge is awesome. I am going to be using this a lot. And not just for things like the Dead Test cartridge, which I use a lot when I'm repairing VIC20s, and the games, which I play a lot of, because, well, honestly, the VIC20 is my favorite Commodore computer. I like it the best. I don't know why. I think the slightly chunkierness of the graphics and everything yeah, it's my favorite anyway. But a lot of the programming things on here has kind of given me the incentive that maybe I should learn maybe a little bit of programming on the VIC20. So I maybe will try and get into that. I'm not sure how far I'll get, but hey, I would like to learn a little bit anyway. So, again, if you're interested in this cartridge, it can be bought from The Future Was 8-Bit. The link is in the description. And if you want a little bit more than just this one, because this one is still available, you can pick up the Penultimate Plus 3 cartridge with the more functionality that it has. All right, again, I have to say thank you to Robin for donating this to the channel. And this is the part of the video where I say thank you to my Patreons, whose names are going by on the screen right now, especially StarCat007, my latest Patreon. And if you're interested in joining, the link is down in the description. But other than that, I just have to say thank you for liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting on the video, because those are things that I truly appreciate because they do help out the channel a lot. They help get these videos out to more people, you know, all that algorithm stuff. All right, well, that is all I have to say for today. So until the next video, see you later.